Class 9, chapter number 4, A Truly Beautiful Mind. Okay, in this chapter, this is all about a biographical feature and which encompasses both the intelligence of Einstein and his humanistic tendencies. Fine. This prose gives a message that a beautiful mind possesses not only innovative ideas but also makes sincere efforts to use these ideas for a well being of mankind. Okay, let's begin with the chapter now. The story recounts the life of an outstanding scientific personality, Albert Einstein, from his birth till his death. He was born on 14 March in 1879 in German city of Ulm. For about 2.5 years, he could not speak, and when he did learn to speak, he uttered every word twice. His playmates called him Brother Boring, and his mother regarded him a freak because of the abnormal large size of the head. At school, his headmaster regarded him as stupid and good for nothing, but he proved them all wrong. At the age of 6, on behest of his mother, he learned to play the violin. He became a gifted violinist. At the age of 15, his family shifted to Munich. He did not feel at ease with the strict regimentation of the school and left it for good. Later on, for higher education, he joined the university at Zurich because the atmosphere there was more liberal and amenable to new ideas and concepts. He showed more interest in physics and mathematics. Means he was highly gifted in mathematics and interested in physics every time. Okay, and here you can see that the interest of Albert towards violin. He met a fellow student, Meleva Mary, at the university, equally intelligent and clever. Later on, they married and had two sons, but unfortunately, their marriage did not survive and were divorced in 1919. After completing his education, Albert worked as a technical expert in the patent office at Bern. Here, he worked secretly of his ideas on relativity, and in 1915 he published his paper on special theory of relativity, followed by the world famous equation E is equal to mc square. Means it was Albert Einstein only who did it, and he received the Nobel Prize for Physics in 1921, and he was showered with honor and invitation from all over the world and lauded by the press even. In 1915, he published his paper on general theory of relativity, which gave an absolutely new definition to concept of gravity. This theory made him a famous figure. In 1919, during the solar eclipse, the theory came out to be accurate and revolutionized physics. In 1933, he emigrated to USA as Nazis had come to power in Germany. He did not want his finding and research to be used for destruction. In 1938, when Germany discovered the principle of nuclear fission, he was the first person to write to the American president about the dangers of the atomic bombs. In 1945, when America dropped the atomic bombs on Nagasaki and Hiroshima, he was deeply hurt and wrote to the United Nations for the formation of a world government to prevent a reoccurrence of such destruction. He spent his later days in politics advocating world peace and democracy. That shows that he was deeply shaken by the extent of destruction also, and moreover he was the person who wanted only peace, and like he was truly a world citizen. He never confined his theories or works to one nation or to a continent, and I must say that he was rather concerned for the welfare of entire humanity and the world. And he died in 1955 at the age of 76, and this day was celebrated as visionary and world citizen as much as a scientific genius. So, basic question which we need to discuss here are, which remarkable incident happened in the life of Einstein in 1921? How did Einstein react to bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki? What did Einstein call his desk drawer at the patent office and why? What is Einstein's special theory of relativity? Next question, why did Einstein play with himself in his childhood? And the last question, why does the world remember Einstein as a world citizen? These questions we shall discuss in the class. So before ending, I must recollect some of the points what we got to know here. The great genius Albert Einstein's and complete chapter revolves about his extraordinary personalities with exceptional intellectual capabilities, and moreover he was a scientist who discovered E is equal to mc square, and he was a true scientist who was a great lover of arts and literature, and moreover he knew how to play violin, and his love for freedom dated back from to his school days only. And I must say that Albert Einstein, this chapter gives us a message that a beautiful mind possesses not only innovative ideas but also makes sincere efforts to use those ideas for well-being of mankind. And science should solely be devoted to the promotion of worldwide peace and prosperity. If used for destructive purposes, the scientific inventions and discoveries can create havoc on the earth. I hope the chapter is clear to everyone. Thank you.